Could a boy with no food and no hope truly change his destiny? This question weighed on Arma every day as he walked barefoot with an empty stomach through the dusty lanes of his small village. His home was dark and fragile, his clothes torn, his body thin, but inside him burned a faint spark of hope. His mother, Amina, rose before dawn to work in the fields, her hands cracked from labor, yet she never complained. Each morning she kissed his forehead and whispered, "Stay strong, my son. One day your dreams will find you." Those words were the only warmth he carried into the cold mornings. At school, Arma sat quietly at the back, his stomach aching, his eyes heavy, while other children laughed in clean shoes and bright clothes. Their whispers of, "Poor boy, no shoes," cut deeper than hunger, but he swallowed the pain and clung to the promise of learning. One rainy day, his teacher Miss Ila slipped a worn pair of shoes into his bag, telling him they were for the boy with the biggest heart. Though too small, they became a symbol that someone believed in him. Hunger still followed him home, poverty chained his family, and neighbors doubted their future, but under the stars Arma made a vow: "I will rise, I will not let hunger win." He dreamed of a life where no child slept hungry, where he could walk proudly in clean shoes, and his mother reminded him that his fire was bigger than the village. From that night, his determination grew. He worked harder at school, ignored the teasing, and drew strength from stories of heroes who rose from nothing. At home he carried water, helped farmers, cleaned houses, and each coin earned was a small victory. Hunger still gnawed at him, but he pressed forward. When the village announced a scholarship competition, Arma prepared tirelessly, writing speeches and practicing aloud. Though neighbors doubted him, he remembered his mother's words and the shoes Miss Ila gave him. On the day of the competition, his voice trembled but carried passion as he spoke of dreams, hope, and never giving up. Silence filled the room, and when his name was announced as the winner, tears ran down his face. City life was overwhelming, filled with noise and loneliness, but he worked part-time jobs, studied by dim lights, and held on to his promise. Slowly his grades soared, teachers supported him, and friends believed in him. The boy who once had no food and no shoes was becoming a young man of strength and promise. Years passed, and his hard work blossomed. He graduated at the top of his class, won a scholarship to a prestigious university, and walked confidently into a new world. Yet he never forgot his roots. He built a small business to help village artisans, created programs to give shoes and food to children like him, and transformed his family's life from empty pots to warm meals. The boy who once carried hunger and despair now carried hope and light, proving that even in the darkest times, determination can change everything.